Hey, party people. We are going to start day one of exponents. We're just going to do is multiplication and division of exponents. So exponents is when you're taking the number, the base, okay, and you're multiplying it by how many times the little number says, okay? So if you look at this example, it says 5 to the second power, okay, is really just taking 5 times 5, and that's how you get 25. We've done this before. I think you learned it in 8th grade, but we're just going to go over it. So we have as our base is our big number on the bottom, and our exponent is a little number on top. All right. Okay. So in monomial, we actually even took a quiz on monomials and binomials and polynomials. So monomial is just one term, one thing. Okay. So we're just simplifying today. Nothing too crazy. All right. I can't write on the Smart Notes, so I'm just going to use this shade thing. Talking to you. Ouch, James. So the first rule that we're going to do is the product of powers. So you're taking the exponents as long as their base is the same. So if you look, it's a and a with multiplication in the middle of it. What we're doing is then is adding our exponents. Okay, so up here it says m plus n. No biggie. All right, so just adding them. Cool. Lovely. All right. So over here we have is 2 to the second power times 2 to the third power. So the bases are the same. Okay, we have multiplication on the inside. Whenever we're multiplying, we're really adding them. So you're doing is your exponent, so 2 plus 3, which gives you 5. So you get 2 to the second, no, you get 2 to the fifth power. Look at that over here, did the same thing. I have 1 plus 5, I get 6, I get 4 to the sixth power. Not that hard. Apparently I did a lot of the work. Okay, so we have over here, we have is 2 and 6, and again, there's no multiplication in between them, but whenever we don't see it, okay, we're still understood that it is multiplication, okay? So we have is 2 plus 6 gives us 8, so we have is x to the 8th power. Over here we have y, we have 9 plus 1 gives me y to the 10th. Not too bad. Okay. So over here for this one, we have numbers and variables now. So our whole numbers, which is -2 and 7, you're just going to multiply them. So -2 times 7 gives you -14. Again, you look at your y's. Again, we have multiplication. Multiplication is adding our exponents. So we have y and y. We have is 2 plus 8 gives us 10. So our final answer is going to be -14 y to the 10th. Same thing over here. So there is no multiplication sign. We understood that it's there. 5 is by itself, so we rewrite it. We have is x to the second power. We just have a regular x. Remember, when we don't see it, we can put a 1 here. I forgot to. So I have is x to the second power plus x to the first power. So 2 plus 1 gives me 3. I have y to the second power is by itself, so we leave it alone. Great job. Great job, everyone. All right, let's get to the hard stuff. All right, let's get that shade going. Change the colors. Let's do, all right, yellow it is. Okay. So quotient. Quotient is just division. All right, so what we're doing, just like before, when we're multiplying, we're really adding them. When we're dividing, we're really subtracting them. Now, the only question you have to ask yourself when you're doing subtraction is where is my bigger exponent? If it's on top, then my variable moves to the top. If it's on the bottom, my variable moves to the bottom. You'll see. So we're minusing them. Okay, if you look over here, we have y to the 6th, and I have y to the first power. So let's see if I can do that. No, okay. So I have then is my bigger ones on top, so y is going to stay on top, and then you're just going to subtract them. 6 minus 1 is 5, so it becomes y to the 5th power. Over here we have is our x's. My bigger one is on the bottom, so my x stays or goes to the bottom. I have it then is just doing 14 minus 6, which gives me 8. So let's have a look. Okay. For this one, we have y on top, so we don't have to put a 1 on the bottom because it's like a whole number. Over here, we have it on the bottom. You have to put a placeholder of 1 up top then. Okay. Oh man, I got crazy. All right, so you look at your x's. You say, hey, where's my bigger x? Oh, wait, on top. So I put x on top. Then I just do is 5 minus 2, which gives me 3. Look at our y is bigger on the bottom, so it moves to the bottom. You do is 7 minus 3, 7 minus 4 gives us 3. Okay, love it. Over here, same thing. And you have for D, we have is our x is bigger on the bottom, our y is bigger on the bottom. You can move them there then. You're just going to do 7 minus 4, which gives you 3. 3 minus 2 gives you 1. And that's it, guys. Your homework tonight is to do the worksheet. It's only 6 problems. If you are struggling with it, please contact me through Remind, but you guys should be pretty good. All right, have a great day. Get it done by 8 p.m. Cool.